Hello, everyone. We are finally down to the last episode. First off, I want to thank my close friends who have been really supportive of me behind the scenes. These guys always have my back in every stuff I want to try or do. Thank you so much, and I love you lots. I also want to give out my heartfelt thanks to my subs, especially those who have been with me from the beginning. I was initially scared to share my story at first because I know how the online community can be so harsh. But I don't regret uploading, and I think it was one of the best decisions ever because it has been so fun to meet people who are as crazy as I am of Chuki. Also, I got to meet a lot of sweet and kind people through this. Your comments here on my channel and those who even sent me private messages on Instagram were really heartwarming for me. Thank you all so much. It's sad that I have to end this series, but I'll definitely be posting some side stories on this when I get the time, so please look forward to that. Also, to say that I worked hard for this episode would be an understatement. I badly wanted to have this uploaded yesterday because Valentine's Day, and episode 14 on the 14th would have been epic, but I couldn't manage because I drew so much for this episode, like tons of drawings. So all I can say is that if I had a heart attack while making this, I'm not going down alone. If I'm going to warn you anything for this episode, it's that if I go down, we go down together. So here's what everyone has been waiting for, episode 14, the finale.
Haikyuu Text Stories, Tsukishima XYN, Episode 14.
Tsukishima's apartment. I'm dying. You glance at the pile of papers on top of the table and you suppress a groan. I need coffee. Not happening. I'm dying. I heard you the first time. Then give me coffee. We've had this conversation for a million times now, too much coffee is bad for you. But it's an emergency, I have to finish my research paper today and I need coffee to continue. Tsukishima just ignored you and continued looking at his phone. Babe. You pout as Tsukishima spares you a glance. Acting cute is not going to help you. Only this once. You said that too on your last project and you had hyperacidity, not happening again. Your pout intensifies and you grumble silently. No wonder he insisted that you stayed at his apartment while you complete your paper, it was so he could monitor your coffee intake. You stare mindlessly at your laptop screen, the cursor, and you have a blinking contest. You try the heaviest sigh you can while looking at Tsukishima's direction. He raises an eyebrow at you. Babe. I love you. No coffee. Wow, you didn't say I love you back and you won't give me coffee. You don't love me anymore. Maybe because we've been together for 5 years so my charms won't work on you anymore? You're tired of me? Tsukishima just smirks at you. Really? You're gonna use this tactic? The tactic is not going to work because you don't love me anymore. Tsukishima sighs. He places his phone beside him and leans his back towards you. You know how much I love you, that's why you're not getting coffee, and you don't need coffee. Why? You have me. You chuckle. True. You give in and flop yourself on Tsukishima's back.
너 그래 너 요새 너 조금 이상해졌어 자꾸만 시도 때도 없이 시무룩하고 고민이 생겼니
Okay, I think I've recharged enough. Tsukishima grabs your hand and keeps you in place before you can get away. No, you need to recharge more. You chuckle and inhale Tsukishima's scent. Yup, who needed coffee when you can have this? You glance at Tsukishima's phone but you couldn't see clearly what was written on the phone screen. What were you looking at? Nothing. Tsukishima flips his phone upside down. That action makes your eyebrows furrow. You suddenly feel ill at ease. Maybe it was woman's intuition or probably because in the 5 years that you've been together with Tsukishima, it was the very first time he flipped his phone away from you. Oh, by the way, I'll be going out this weekend. When, where, why, and with whom? You couldn't help but chuckle and you forget your worries. With my best friend, Aoki-chan and Rinko-chan this Sunday. We're gonna meet at a cafe nearby after lunch. It's fine then, I'll be out on Sunday too. Oh. To where? Hinata's coming back from Brazil. Yamaguchi and I will be getting him at the airport. Oh wow, he's been popular online. Say hi to him for me. Okay. Tsukishima reaches for your hand and brings it to his lips. A soft smile forms on your lips. 5 years together and he's been consistently sweet with you. You suddenly feel silly for worrying even just for a bit. I should get back to work now. Okay, I'm just here if you need to recharge again. You give one last glance at Tsukishima's phone and shrug your shoulders before finally getting back in front of your laptop. You trust Tsukishima with all of your heart. Sunday. YN. You see your best friend waving excitedly at you at the table far across the cafe. Beside her was Aoki-chan. You smile widely as you make your way towards them. Once you reach their table you give each of them a quick and tight hug. Oh my god Aoki-chan, we haven't seen each other in ages. I miss the two of you, how are you? Senior year is killing us. I feel tired just thinking about it. I had to stay over at Tsukishima's place the other day just to finish a research paper. At Tsukishima's place? Oh ho ho. A blush creeps up your cheeks as you get what the two were insinuating. I was doing my paper, angry face. At Tsukishima's place. Yes, because he doesn't trust me around coffee anymore after I got hyperacidity. He likes looking after me when I'm busy. Tell us, is he good? Oh my god, in pampering you? What were you thinking about? Yeah, he's good, face with rolling eyes. He's good. Oh ho ho. Aoki-chan, if ever I kill someone, will you help me hide her body? Aoki-chan, if one day I ever go missing, you know who's the number one suspect, okay? Aoki-chan chuckles. You two haven't changed the slightest. It's refreshing, face with hand covering mouth. It's also nice to hear that you and Tsukishima are still going strong. I hope he pops the question soon. Your blush returns to your cheeks. We're still both in college, flushing face. Please, Tanaka-senpai and Kyoko-san married after high school. Yeah, and most couples marry after college. We haven't talked about it. You pick up the menu and pretend to be concerned in browsing it in an attempt to change the topic. Should we order now or should we wait for Rinko-chan? Speaking of Rinko-chan, she's surprisingly late. Yeah, she's never late. Oh, speak of the devil. You smile widely as you see Rinko entering the cafe, but it soon disappears when you see the look on her face. What happened? Rinko drops to a vacant chair beside Aoki and starts to sob. Rinko-chan? Worried face. My boyfriend, I saw him, pensive face. Oh no, what did you see? I've been having suspicions for a while now. I followed him before coming here and I saw him meet up with another girl. Maybe it was just a friend? I saw them kissing. That son of a, did you confront them? I couldn't, I ran here right after I saw them. It's okay, we're here for you. We should go back and beat that bastard to a pulp. How dare he cheat on you? You feel unease creep inside you. You guys have been together for ages. I should have known better. There were signs everywhere and I chose to ignore them. Signs. He changed his phone password like he was hiding something from his phone. You freeze. The memory of Tsukishima flipping down his phone on you flashed through your mind. I told him we were hanging out today and he probably thought it was the perfect time to meet his other girl. You feel your stomach lurch. Tsukishima was also out today and you didn't like how everything was falling into place. I was suspicious but I chose to ignore it because he was as sweet to me as always. I thought I was just being paranoid. You feel the color drain from your face. Rinko looks up and catches the look on your face. I'm sorry, we haven't seen each other for a long time and I greet you all with a news like this. Please don't be sorry, it's not your fault. Exactly, God, I want to beat someone up. Rinko smiles despite the tears on her eyes. I'm glad I was meeting you guys when I found out. I wouldn't know what to do otherwise. You reach out and take Rinko's hands, giving it a reassuring squeeze. I know it's still early but who's up for karaoke and drinks? Let's go. Tabs on me. You nod, trying your best to dismiss that unsettling feeling in your chest. Rinko-chan, it's going to be okay, you're going to be okay. She passed out. Aoki wraps her arms around Rinko to steady her while you do the same for your best friend. I'll bring her home. Are you two going to be fine? Yes, don't worry about us. Tsukishima is going to get me as well. Aoki and Rinko get into a taxi after exchanging a quick goodbye. A few moments later, Tsukishima arrives. You feel a flood of relief when you see Yamaguchi beside him. If they were together then he didn't lie to you, right? Oi Tsukishima, Yamaguchi. Is she drunk? Yeah, she was trying her best to cheer Rinko-chan up and had too much beer. I'll take her home. Thank you. Yamaguchi takes your best friend while you get a taxi for them. A taxi arrives and you help Yamaguchi settle your best friend on the passenger seat. Oh, I almost forgot. Yamaguchi hands a paper bag to Tsukishima. Hinata souvenir for you. I don't want it, take it back. He said to give it to you even after you said you didn't want it. You feel your hands going cold. You didn't go together to the airport. Tsukishima visibly stiffens and Yamaguchi looks at you in confusion. No, Tsuki said he wasn't free. Babe. Tsukishima tries to grab your arm but you take a step back. Yamaguchi looks at the two of you in worry. Yamaguchi, you should get going. Please take care of my best friend. Yamaguchi hesitates but nods. You wait for the taxi to leave before facing Tsukishima, your chest full of dread. Did you lie to me? Let me explain first. No, answer me. Did you lie to me? Tsukishima looks at you for a few moments and you feel your chest hurt as you wait for his answer. Yes. You feel your heart break into pieces. You immediately turn away as you feel the tears fall from your eyes. Tsukishima quickly grabs your arm. I can explain. You break out into a sob and Tsukishima pulls you into his arms tightly. I don't know, I'm scared. You could feel your hands shaking. I'm so scared. I want to know why but I'm scared you're going to lie to me. And I'm scared you're going to tell me the truth too. Especially if it's a truth that I don't want to happen. I love you. You sob harder. How can 3 words have such a great effect on a person? Tsukishima pulls you back slightly so you can look at him. I know it was going to be hard to keep this from you. I should have told Yamaguchi about my excuse. Are you trying to tell me that you should have lied better? Am I hearing you right? Yes. You gape at him in disbelief. If I was better at lying then it would have been perfect for you. What? I wanted to plan this right. I wanted it to be a perfect moment for you. But it's come to this. It might not be the perfect time but I think it's the right time. Tsukishima inserts his hand in his pocket and brings out a tiny velvet box. You bring your hands to your mouth as you register what the box is. Babe. Tsukishima smiles and nods at you. You feel your tears race down your cheeks like waterfalls. I was out today to buy this. I was gonna wait till your graduation. I understand you're scared. I understand that there will be times that we're going to doubt each other. I can't promise I'll never make you cry because we will have times like this one in the future. We may hurt each other whether we mean it or not. But one thing I can promise is that I'll love you always. Even in times of hurt or doubt, I want you to remember that you're the only one. You wipe your tears, your chest overflowing with emotions. You manage to smile as you look at Tsukishima's eyes. Say it. I don't want to be just your first boyfriend. I want to be your last. Tsukishima opens the box and right there in the middle of it, is a bright diamond ring. YN, will you be Mrs. Tsukishima? You grab him in a hug, sobbing even harder. Yes, yes, I love you. I love you.